No one cared about you. Truly, no one.
So it was very heartbreaking to see that.
You lay right by the edge of the road, curled up, painfully thin, a tiny body almost blending into the ground. People walked past you, one after another. No one stopped. No one bent down. No one asked, "Are you okay?" And that hurt more than any hunger ever could. When we arrived, we knew one thing for certain. You would not be left there anymore. You were safe now. But before picking you up, we chose to sit for a moment, just to see what would happen if we weren't there. And the answer was nothing. People kept walking, as if you had never existed.
Hi! Oh, you're so skinny, Mama.
We whispered, because just a gentle touch was enough to feel how light you were. Only bones, skin, and a body completely worn down. You no longer had the strength to cry out. Maybe you had cried so many times before, just no one listened.
You hungry?
We asked. You didn't answer. You didn't cry. You didn't move. You just looked back at us. And that was enough. Lumen weighed only about 4.4 pounds. For an adult cat, this isn't thin. This is an emergency. A healthy adult cat typically weighs between 9 and 11 pounds. That means Lumen was barely half of what she should have been. The weight that should have been muscle, fat reserves, and life itself was gone. What remained was bone, skin, and a body fighting to survive each day. You weren't just hungry, you were starving to death. So we didn't waste another second and rushed Lumen straight to the vet. At the clinic, the truth was revealed. Lumen had a diaphragmatic hernia. Her intestines had pushed up into her chest cavity, turning every breath into a battle, short, shallow, and painfully hard. This was how she had been breathing every single day. And she would need surgery, but Lumen didn't give up. Day by day, she ate. She kept her food down. She gained weight. We monitored her closely, every breath, every small change. And then, for the first time in a long while, we could finally say, Lumen was doing well. Right now, she weighs nearly 7 pounds. Still small for an adult cat, but for her, it's an entire journey, earned ounce by ounce. Later, we learned that Lumen's hernia was most likely caused by trauma, not something she was born with. That means there was once a moment when her body endured a force strong enough to tear the muscle separating her abdomen from her chest. Maybe an accident. Maybe a violent impact. Thrown, crushed, or struck. And all of it may have happened when she was completely alone. Because her condition is worsening, Lumen needs surgery as soon as possible. Possibly today.
We got another not-so-great update about Lumen, our kitty that was being ignored outside of the shopping center. As many of you know, she does have stomatitis, which is an inflammation of the gums. She also has that hernia in her abdomen that is causing her intestines to be pushed into her chest cavity. We also found out that she is FIV positive. So that means that her immune system is a little bit compromised. We've had tons of kitties with FIV that do great, but it is going to make her recovery just a little bit more difficult. She's doing good though. We are feeding her small portions so that she doesn't get too full and make breathing even harder. So she's being fed small portions multiple times a day, and she's handling that well. We're waiting for her to put on some weight so that she can go back to the doctor and get those surgeries done by a specialist. We'll keep you updated on her, but overall she's doing great.
On the way home, Lumen lay quietly. She looked more comfortable, more at peace. And most importantly, she was breathing better. We will continue to update you. We will not leave her behind. Because this time, she is no longer invisible.